Check one, two.
One thing, we said 9:30.
finish whatever section you're in. First section, I'll get over. But you just get on the end. I don't think we don't take it. This one's up. Let's go. This one's up. Start. 1, 2, 3.
At this time, I invite the senior class corresponding secretary, Autumn Sicard, to the podium.
Please stand for the national anthem. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning and welcome to all of you. My name is Allison Jordan and I'm the building principal of Granby Junior Senior High School. It is my pleasure to welcome our parents, caregivers, guardians, extended family members, friends, teachers, and most of all, our graduates to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. I am joined today by a host of dignitaries who represent both the school leadership team and our local government. I'm especially pleased to welcome our school committee chair, Jennifer Bartos, and members of the select board. We're also joined by today's keynote speaker, Molly Pinkney, Director of Pupil Services, Nicole Haru, Assistant Principal, Scott Frenier, Senior Class Advisor, Micah Flitto, Sarah Bearden, our school counselor, and the Superintendent of Schools, Mary Jane Rickson. At this time, I ask that you join me in acknowledging the dedicated teachers, staff, and administrators of the Granby Public Schools who are here today. They are here not only as educators, but as proud supporters of each and every one of you. Thank you all for the commitment and care that you have shown our graduates over their journey. Earlier today, I did something I rarely do. I rewrote my entire speech. The one I had been practicing for days just didn't feel right. It lacked something personal and something honest. It didn't reflect the love, the humor, the sarcasm, or the admiration that I have for this class. It felt too scripted because that's the safe route when writing a speech in front of hundreds of people. And there's only one thing I preach to the students all the time, and that's to be real. So here's my take two. The class of 2025 is an extraordinary group of individuals who have left a lasting impression on this school, this community, and on me personally. There are hundreds of stories that I could share with you today, but I'd just like to share a few. Moments that had moved me, had me thinking, even in the middle of the night and at 4 a.m., and inspired me to grow alongside you. Let's begin with Nate Benson. I remember when he first stepped onto the wrestling mat. At that time, I was the director of athletics here. And to be honest, I didn't know the first thing about wrestling. It felt inappropriate to be watching. But I needed to. Nate's dedication, discipline, and passion for the sport were obvious to anyone paying attention. He gave 110% every match, and more importantly, he brought that same energy into the classroom. He even took additional classes to further his resume. Always smiling, he's always curious, he's always striving to be better. Nate, you've inspired more people than you know. There's also the story of Ola, who designed and created her own prom dress. It was a work of art, full of creativity, vision, and style. That level of craftsmanship and confidence is something that you need to be proud of. Running your own side business while balancing school takes initiatives and courage, Ava. Please remember that. And Justin, your artwork speaks volumes. The detail, the emotion, the storytelling in every piece you create is truly remarkable. Let's not forget students like Cody, who brought heart and leadership and a smile to every sport he played for the Granby Junior Senior High School. Or Ava, who never missed an opportunity to support her classmates and lift those around her. Or Justin, whose quiet strength and thoughtfulness reminded us all that sometimes the most powerful voices are often the softest. Just yesterday, our senior class photo, some of you laughed along with me, as I walked over to the group of 7th graders roughhousing on the softball field. I gave them the same talk that many of you have once heard. Rule number 1 in kindergarten: keep your hands to yourself. In that moment, it hit me how quickly time has passed. I remember giving that same reminder to some of you not so long ago during the MyCap presentation on the stage in the cafeteria. And now, here you are, preparing to leave. Throughout your time here, you've shown that relationships matter. This class has always led with connection and kindness, and I deeply admire that about all of you. 2 students in our class took a leap of faith when they joined Granby as 2 school choice students a couple years back. They made the brave decision to start fresh in a new place, and they did it together. Your friendship and support for one another has been a constant and unwavering. I truly believe your story is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see where it takes you. Izzy and Ray, thank you for modeling the importance of relationships, even when times are tough, through thick and thin. Some of the most meaningful moments I've had with this class didn't happen during big events, but in quiet conversations, in both the assistant principal's office and in the principal's office. These were moments of reflection, sometimes with laughter, sometimes with tears. Often they were filled with questions and uncertainty and even fear. But what stood out the most was the honesty, your vulnerability, and the trust. Those were the moments that made this job worth everything. And to the senior class officers, thank you for entertaining 7 a.m. meetings. You should look back and be proud of what you all pulled off. Graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember this simple but powerful sentiment by American writer Albert Hubbard. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This saying encourages optimism and resourcefulness in the face of challenges. Instead of giving up or being discouraged, you should find ways to make the most of difficult circumstances and turn them into opportunities for growth. Life won't always go as planned. There will be setbacks, there will be disappointments, and unexpected challenges. But within those moments lie chances to grow, to adapt, and to turn obstacles into something meaningful. It's not about avoiding the sour parts of life, but about finding the strength, the creativity, and the optimism to make something sweet from them. My only request to you is to stay true to who you are. Trust your heart and trust your instincts. You will be challenged. I can promise you that. Life won't always make sense. But if you lead with integrity and love, you will never make that wrong decision. To say I'm proud of you doesn't feel like enough. I am inspired by you. I am grateful for all of you. And I'm honored to have walked this part of the journey with you. All right, y'all. Real talk before we dip. And a quick recap of Mr. Frenier's teenage slang of the day. You did it, for real. You made it through the chaos, the tests, the all-nighters, the group projects where one person ghosted and somehow still pulled up looking unbothered. That's main character energy. To take the leap, bring your whole self, your quirks, your brilliance, your sense of humor, dream big, mess up sometimes, mess up a lot. We are not perfect. We are only human, and humans make mistakes, and that is okay. And when in doubt, smile, nod, and Google it when needed. Let's not pretend. We all know half of you were on TikTok mid-lecture sending snap streaks thinking, this assignment can wait till 11:58, and yet you still came through. That's legendary behavior. Now you're about to enter the real world, and yeah, it's low-key scary. There's no life hack playlist for what's next, but guess what? You've got the mindset, the vibe, and the grind to handle it. You're built for this. So go chase that bag, protect the peace, and don't let anyone mess with your vibe. Stay real, stay you, and keep leveling up. Even when it feels like you're winging it. Spoiler alert, we all are. Class of 2025, y'all ate. And the world better be ready, because you're just getting started. Congrats, much love, and peace out. At this time, I'd like to call up Senior Class President Cole Fuller.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to first thank you. I'd like to first thank the family and friends who were able to be here today, and to the ones who we've lost along the way. I believe I can speak on my peers' behalf that your day in and day out commitment to us through the long days and hard schedules has undoubtedly shaped us into the great people we are today. I'd also like to thank the staff here, who for the past 6 years now have seen our class grow up and given us their time and passion to instill knowledge in the next generation. speak. Why is it not here? That's not it. Sorry, I lost it. No, that's not it. No. No, it's not. Here, I'll do it off of my phone. All right. Today, excuse me. Now, with that being said, I'd also like to give a very warm welcome to our amazing graduating class of 2025. I got it. You're good. Go sit down. I got it. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of the culmination of every creative project, sports tournament, and all the grades that have brought us here. And while we often tend to think of graduation speeches as a time to look into the future, I'd like to take a moment to shine a light on us, the teammates, the classmates, the friends, who have shown what leadership truly looks like. Because ultimately, leadership isn't just about holding the most important title or being the loudest voice in the room. Leadership is about impact and the ability to inspire others to find what they do best. And if you look beside me, you will see a group full of leaders. Beside me, you will see some of the athletes that have put banners on these very gym walls, added shiny trophies to the case, and ushered in an era of unprecedented success between all sports. You'll notice the art that adorns the hallways and the gorgeous pieces made by many more talented than I that have been built by bare hands, literally. You'll spot the students distinguished especially in the newspaper honor rolls or through well-earned awards at banquets and ceremonies. You'll see the smile and hear the laughter of those who were always upbeat and kept life in what might have fallen into a dull routine. And of course, there are always the ones who never said much, but nevertheless showed up to give unnecessary, soundless strength. I believe that in a time such as this, being a leader is more important than ever. Some of us led on the field or the stage, some in the classroom or in student government. Some led by starting change, assisting others, or just by being somebody someone could rely on. Each of those moments has mattered. Every one of those actions has made our class stronger. And those everyday acts of leadership is what I believe the world needs more of. You have all shown me what it means to lead with heart, to lead with purpose, and to lead even when things aren't easy. That is what makes this class so special. I have no doubt that we will go on to do amazing things. I see future policemen, firefighters, veterans, veterinarians, nurses, mechanics, doctors, and so many more. I see a group of individuals who are willing and able to succeed in whatever they put their mind towards, people who will inspire them to be better in themselves. So as we leave this chapter and head into whatever comes next, I will leave you all with a quote from, of all people, Dolly Parton. If you leave a legacy that inspires others to do more, learn more, become more, and dream more, then you are an excellent leader. Class of 2025, we are already leaders. We've proved it in many ways. So now as we embark into our next part of our lives, we get to show the rest of the world. Congratulations and best of luck. I am so proud and incredibly honored to be considered one of you. Thank you all.
At this time, I'd like to call up the senior class treasurer, Gavin Moreno.
Good morning, everyone. As a class treasurer of the graduating class, it's an honor to stand here before you today. On behalf of the class of 2025, I'm proud to present a special token of gratitude to the school that has shaped us in so many ways. We are providing a monetary donation towards the purchase of gym equipment, not as just a farewell gift, but as an investment in the health and well-being of future students. We hope it encourages everyone to stay active, build confidence, and strengthen both body and mind, just as we've been encouraged to do during our time at Granby Junior Senior High School. This gift represents our thanks to the administration, teacher, staff, and underclassmen. May it serve you well for years to come.
The Valedictorian title is given to the senior who has earned the highest GPA. Alexis is part of the Granby chapter of the National Honor Society. She is president of the Student Council and the editor-in-chief for the 2025 yearbook. Additionally, Alexis participated in our cooperative swim team for South Hadley and for the Granby softball team. In the fall, Alexis will be attending Western New England University. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Alexis Lapete. Can you just make sure this is yours? Yeah. What is this one? Not yours? Just unhighlighted.
Wait a second.
It's the same thing, right? Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Good morning, families, friends, staff, and graduates. It is an honor to be speaking to you today. It has been a while since our 7th grade orientation. I remember us all running around school on that scavenger hunt looking for those who would soon become our teachers, mentors, and even friends. It was so different in this building then. Everything was bigger, unfamiliar, new. It was such a change going from knowing most of the staff and how to get around to trying to remember names and class numbers. Look at us now. Somewhere along the way, maturity and confidence took the hands of those little 7th graders and helped us grow up. We watched each other grow and cheered each other on, getting excited about good things and picking each other up when things got rough. The best thing that each one of us can have in life is a good support system around you. It's the people who matter, and having friends and family that love and stand behind you can take you farther in life than you can go on your own. To my teachers, you all taught us the important life lessons, while also making sure that we are ready to leave here prepared for our futures. Each of you challenged us and supported us through our struggles. When we came to you with a problem, you were ready with a solution, and your constant cheerleading will be remembered long after we walk out those doors for the last time. To my class, each one of you has inspired me in some way. I know some of you may doubt the truthfulness of that, but trust me when I say this, because we've all impacted each other whether you realize it or not. It could be through a field trip, a hallway interaction, a mutual club, a sports team, or a shared class. We've all changed each other through common experiences. Thank you for sharing these moments. The time we spent together is truly irreplaceable. To my friends, you guys made me a more confident version of myself and made high school that much more enjoyable. Our constant outings and daily talks have always been the highlight of my day, and I love you all more than I can put into words. Thank you for the loud laughter and the deep talks and the unwavering love. To my family, you guys are my everything. The shopping and Dunkin' trips with cousins that feel more like siblings, the holidays with my aunts and uncles, and the early morning breakfasts in Auntie Debbie's kitchen are memories that I will cherish forever. You've been there when others haven't, through thick and thin, especially you, Dad and Jared. You guys were always my biggest fans and put up with me when I was a typical irritable teenager. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I don't know if I could have managed this without you. I love you guys to the moon and back. In spending so much time together over 13 years, we faced our fair share of adversity together that other classes didn't. Being kicked out of our classrooms at East Meadow for renovations, moving back to said classrooms after renovations, the not so fun run, the COVID lockdown, getting to that finish flag on IXL Diagnostics, seeing Maggie's fries. However, a stronger bond was formed in spite of these challenges, which created the good memories. Field days at West Street, jump rope for heart competitions with the cool little ducks, skipping the first 15 minutes of class on Friday mornings for the dance parties in the gym, going outside for classes when COVID limited everything, and pep rallies that include taping a certain teacher to the wall. Because of these connections we formed, we were even able to enjoy the moments when things didn't go according to plan. Cotillions where the photo booth nearly falls over, proms accompanied by torrential downpours, and a senior sunrise with no sun. These shared experiences brought us closer. The best part about these memories is that we went through them together. Most of us were Rams right from the very start. However, not all of us started this journey together. Some of us came from other schools and joined our Ram fam and truly found a home here at Granby. We have shared a common journey, but each of us has been forging our own path. We are not the same kids who started out at West Street all those years ago. However, no matter if you started here or only just arrived, we are all closing this chapter of our lives together and have formed an unbreakable bond born from mutual struggles and long-lasting memories. The end of high school is a complicated and scary time. We are leaving a place that we know and trust and stepping out into the world. Our next chapters will be ones of our making. The freedom to define our futures is a gift that we should all cherish. Whether we are staying near or going far, pursuing higher education or diving headfirst into the workforce, our roots remain here at Granby Junior Senior High School. To my peers, success isn't determined by a number on a page. Success is what you make it. Each of our journeys will be different from this point forward, but all of our dreams were nurtured in the same place. It has been a privilege to experience this segment of my life with you all. As we celebrate this milestone, I hope that all of you will be a positive change in the world. I know each one of you will achieve great things. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I wish each of you every success and happiness.
At this time, I'd like to call up the senior class recording secretary, Molly Zumbareski, to the stage to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good morning, everyone. It is my honor to introduce the keynote speaker for the class of 2025, Ms. Pinkney. A lot of us have had the opportunity to have Ms. Pinkney as a teacher since 7th grade, and she has welcomed us all into the school with open arms and has shown us so much support throughout the past 6 years. She has made a lasting impact on so many of us here today with her constant positivity and kindness to everyone. We will miss seeing her every day in the halls, never failing to make us smile.
Buenos días a todos. Good morning, everyone. As Molly said, my name is Molly Pinckney, and I am the Spanish teacher here at Granby Junior Senior High. I would like to do something with the class before I start. When I say listos, you say sí. Listos? Listos? Okay. If you had me in 7th and 8th grade, please stand up and stay standing until we reach the grade in which you no longer had Spanish. Stand up, 7th and 8th. Nice. Please stand up if you started Spanish in 9th grade. Please stand up if you started in the 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. Now you may all be seated. As you can see, like Molly said, the class of 2025 and I have spent a lot of time together. I have to admit that I even shed a few tears when I found out that I would be losing 26 of them as students this year. Although I was so pleased that I got to see them each day, not having them in class was different. It made them asking me to be the speaker today even more special, seeing as I only had 15 seniors this year. I am still touched by the kind words from their speech proposal, so much so that I was inspired to write a poem dedicated to them, to you, the class of 2025. Graduation. Changing, growing, maturing, going. So many shared memories, so many intertwined stories, so many holas heard every morning. Bus rides, car rides, bike rides, so often together, sometimes alone. Oh, how things have changed. Oh, how you have grown. Crocheting, working, fishing, drawing, so many projects completed, so many tales told, so many games played out in the cold. Old friends, new friends, tried and true friends, so often together, sometimes alone. Oh, how many snaps sent. Oh, how many pictures on your phone. Changing, growing, maturing, going. So many new things to try, so many new people to meet. So happy, so sad, so bittersweet. So now, let's take a step back in time. It was the first week of school during the 2019-2020 school year, and you were in a new building with so many new classes, new students, and new teachers. You had to venture down to the first floor to room 102 for Spanish. You had no idea what you were walking into, yet you were also willing to go along with whatever crazy idea I had for the day. You met Cosmo and the crazy chicken. You had do-nows on paper on the cabinet next to the door. And you learned songs, and you learned a few dances. And then we got sent home, only to return to school in person your freshman year. So many of you had signed up for Spanish 1 that we had 2 blocks. Some of you were even lucky enough to have a native Spanish speaker as your classroom aide. We moved to room 101, and we moved the do-nows from paper to the computer, and now they were called campanadas. You completed over 100 of them. We got a new curriculum, which you all seem to enjoy. We sang and danced every Friday, and you were so willing and excited to learn. We learned 2 birthday songs, which we played anytime anyone had a birthday. My hope is whenever you hear "Cuántos años tienes," you will sing, K, 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 K. We watched one of your all-time favorite movies, Selena, and we now share a hatred for Yolanda Saldivar. On to Spanish 2. There are still 2 blocks, still campanadas, lots of singing and lots of dancing. You knew what it meant if there was no campanada posted, an assessment. You all enjoyed creating our class story for each unit, but you didn't enjoy having to put your phone in La Cárcel. We met a new family, La Familia Madrigal from Encanto. You also read a book in Spanish, where we met Adan and Fiona and our next villain, Jorge Cressini, El Robanovias. Then came Spanish 3, still 2 blocks, still over 100 campanadas, still singing, still dancing. And how could I have forgotten to mention Monday dictados, hallway conversations, and Duolingo? Ugh, that Duolingo owl. The phone home became part of our daily routine / daily battle. There was a whole jug of juice incident in one of the blocks. We met some people from a block in Washington Heights, Abuela, Usnavi, and Vanessa. You read another book, this time about Tristan and Lena. Senior year, Spanish 4. Only one block, only 10 seniors. Campanadas and Mondays stayed the same. We met Jamie and Carlos from La Catrina. You were the first group to ever take the stamp test, and so many of you did so well. There was a field trip fiasco, but you did get to go and put your skills to the test at the Dominican restaurant. You shined. You even got muy biens from the owners. The book for Spanish 4 shall not be mentioned. And now we're back from our stroll down memory lane. I am reminded that I have seen many classes graduate over the last 30+ years. I have always had students that have stood out, but very rarely have I had an entire class that does. The class of 2025 is definitely a standout class. I feel we have had a connection since 7th grade, and it has only gotten stronger. They know so many things about me, even my Dunkin' order. And they know so many things about my family, just like my family knows so many things about them. My kids know so many stories about this class. They know so many of the students by name. They have met students at their jobs. They have met them out and about, and even at the airport. My children know I have also taught parents of students in this class. My children have gone to school with older siblings of students in this class. Having spent so much time with this class, I have noticed many things. But this one thing in particular has always stood out to me. The way in which they always show up for each other and show up for their families. I have witnessed it time and time again. Friends supporting each other in school and out, every day in good times and in bad, showing up to support each other even when it's hard for the person showing up to senior nights and arts night, showing up at 7 a.m. to help plan for all the senior events, showing up to take their siblings home, showing up at their siblings' sporting events. My advice to all of you today is to keep showing up. It matters. It shows people you care about them, and it shows that you are responsible and trustworthy. If you have an 8 a.m. class next semester, keep showing up. You will need a recommendation from a professor someday. And when you ask that professor from that 8 a.m. class, they'll say, "Of course, I'll write a recommendation for you. You always showed up." You've worked hard all week and you're exhausted, but you're scheduled to work the next day. You have to show up. Your bosses will recognize that you always show up, and you will benefit in the long run. Showing up might look different now that you will all be headed in different directions, but just keep doing it. A random text to your mom while you're waiting for a class to start, a call to your grandparents to let them know you're doing well, a meme to the group chat that gets everyone laughing are all forms of showing up. Just keep doing it. You are all wonderful people who are capable of doing great things. And as this chapter of your book is closing, I just wanted to let you know how much I loved having a part in all of your books. And the class of 2025 will always be a very, very special chapter in mine. And as you start the next chapter, I would like to leave you with a line from one of your favorite songs, Natasha Bedingfield's song, Unwritten. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up the Superintendent of Schools, Mary Jane Rickson.
Good morning, parents, faculty, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. I am honored to be here today to share this day with you, and although we've only met a short time ago, it has been my pleasure getting to know you this past year. Today, we come together as a united community to celebrate these 52 graduates' achievements and recognize the countless hours of hard work, determination, and dedication that have brought them to this milestone. As you prepare for this new chapter in your life, whether it be higher education, the military, or the workforce, I know that the lessons learned here at Granby High School will continue to serve you well as you venture into the world. Throughout their time in this close-knit community, these graduates have not only excelled academically, but have also discovered their passions, forged lasting relationships, and became active members of the community. They have demonstrated the true spirit of Granby by embodying the values of hard work, compassion, and commitment to making a positive difference. Graduates, as you leave the familiar halls of this high school and venture into the unknown, remember the lessons you have learned here extend far beyond the confines of your classroom. Cherish the memories you have made, the friendships you have formed, and the bonds you have made. Carry with you the values instilled into you by your families, your mentors, and teachers. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in your own abilities. In closing, I congratulate the graduating class of Granby High School on this momentous achievement. As you take flight into the wider world, know that you carry with you the hopes and dreams of an entire community. Embrace the opportunities that come your way and face the challenges with determination, and always remember you are a proud graduate of Granby High School. May your futures be bright, and may you cherish the memories of your time here. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to present Ms. Jennifer Bartos and members of the Granby School Committee.
Good morning. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You guys need to smile a little bit more. This is an exciting day. I present to you the class of 2025. By the power vested in me as the chair of the Granby School Committee, I certify these 52 students have satisfactorily completed the school. Well, this is not quite right. Mary Jane, you were supposed to read something. You need to read this, and then I will read that.
Oh, okay, thanks. Sorry.
Take two.
I present to you the class of 2025. By the power vested in me in the Superintendent of Schools in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I certify that these 50 students have satisfactorily completed the scholastic requirements set forth by the Granby School Committee and Commonwealth of Massachusetts and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Now we have Mrs. Bartos.
I kind of like that a little better. They're smiling, people are clapping. It's kind of what I like. On behalf of the Granby School Committee and the community as a whole, I accept as qualified for graduation the class of 2025. I congratulate all of you on the completion of your program of studies, and you will now be awarded your diplomas. Congratulations.
Cole Anthony Fuller. Kelly Lynn Kennedy. Gavin John Moreno. Autumn Grace Seacard. Molly Ann Zambruski. Alexis Marie Lapete. Mabel Isabella Carillon. Cody Isaac Bro. Nathan Benjamin Joseph Benson. Xavier Pedro Arroyo. Junior Alcantara Garces. Jenna Viola Abbott. Sawyer Christian Clark. Raymond Daniel Colon. Quinlan Torrey Cook. John Patrick Crawford. Margaret Faith Crawford. Brennan Sean Dwyer. Xavier Nene Fernandez Jr. Cassandra Lynn Flaherty. Kaylee Josiah Gomez. Riley Stephen Goodhine. Katie Elizabeth Grabber. Isabella Mariah Guzman. Shaylin Trinity Hochschild. Brianna Lynn Houghton. Gavin Matthew Kennedy. Lydia Lynn Keitsa. Bear Crowley LaCharity. Andre Joseph LaFlamme. Logan William LaPointe. Cheyenne Nicole Laramie. Cameron Lawrence LeBlanc. Ava Karis McFarland. Justin Tyler Merced. Shanoa May Mestre. Tristan Gordon Moe. Jonathan James O'Connor. Emma Rose Parsons. Jaden Daniel Pike. Jordan Ray Plasick. Addison Rose Prignano. Olivia Arden Redmond. Ola Roller. Jackson Aaron Roy. Ava Elise Saunders. Maxwell Jacob Seymour. Austin Jason Smith. Stuart Matthew Slozik. Cody Peter White. I'd now like to invite up the senior class vice president, Kelly Lynn Kennedy.
It's my honor to speak to you all today as the Vice President of the Class of 2025. Today is a day about celebrating our hard work, our determination, and all the memories we've made along the way. But before we focus on ourselves, I want to take a moment to shine the spotlight on people who often go unnoticed, even though they've been with us every step of the way, our parents. They've been there since the beginning, cheering us on at every game, waking us up to snap those first day of school pictures bright and early at 7 a.m., and supporting us through every high and low. They've talked us through the heartbreaks, through the stress and the chaos high school can bring, and through it all, they've remained our biggest fans. To my own parents, thank you for every ride, every piece of advice, every push when I wanted to quit, and for believing in me. This diploma may have my name on it, but your love and support are behind every step I took to earn it. To all the staff at GHS, thank you for challenging us, encouraging us, and showing up for us every single day. You've all made a bigger impact than you know, and we would not be here without your unwavering support. And to all those who made this day possible, Miss Bearden, Mr. Flitto, Miss Jordan, and Mr. Frenier, Miss Justin, Miss Lacoste, our administrative assistants, Granby Facilities Department, Chrissy Mishazik for our senior video, Sapowski's Farms for the beautiful flowers, and finally to my friends. Thank you for being you. You always hear people say, it's the people who make the place, and I never really thought much about it until now. Looking back, it wasn't the building or the schedule that made high school what it was the people. The friends who made boring days fun, who stuck with me through all the ups and downs and all the little things like the laughs in the hallways, the group chats, the barn nights, and the countless sports seasons we've been through since 7th grade. From early morning practices to Western Mass games, those moments brought us closer and made this place feel like home. That's what I'm gonna miss most, the people who made every day unforgettable. So as we turn the page and start the next chapter of our lives, let's remember that it's the people who have shaped us into who we are today. We didn't get here alone, and the memories we made in high school will stay with us forever. And as Miss Pinckney said, the rest is still unwritten.
As we come to a close, I'd like to take a moment to express heartfelt gratitude to those who helped make today's commencement ceremony possible. Thank you to Ava Saunders for designing the beautiful program cover in Mr. Kearns' graphic class, and to GCAM for recording this special moment. To our incredible school counselors, Sarah Bearden and Brian Cipolletta, thank you for your behind-the-scenes dedication. And to Tammy Justin and Natalie Lacoste for your hard work in preparing today's graduation ceremony. Thank you to Scott Frenier for his unwavering support throughout the year, and to the entire Granby Junior Senior High School staff for simply being you, and for the care that you show our graduates every day. We are grateful to Todd Dorman and the maintenance department for coordinating the graduation setup and breakdown. To 95 photos for capturing those memories we'll cherish forever. Jess and Christy, we cannot thank you enough for creating the senior video for us. You all received an email with the link on Friday. Special thanks to the Granby Booster Club for their continued support of our students, and to Granby Police and Fire for always keeping our students safe, and the town of Granby for your continued partnership in bringing this day to life. To Sapowski's for the beautiful flower arrangements, and the Sentinel for highlighting our graduates in such a meaningful way. Thank you. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the senior spread in the newspaper. It will also be available online. And finally, to the class of 2025, thank you for allowing us to walk alongside you in your journey. It has been a privilege, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next. Congratulations.